Hello and welcome to the Capability Advisor web assessment tool. Today we're going to do a little introduction into the tool, what it can do and why it is the right choice for you. The main feature of the web assessment or team assessment tool is that it's very scalable. There are a few different solutions which can be then tailored to your needs. It's easy to set up for solo assessors, for big companies and everything in between. For this reason, we have 4 different roles who complement each other when working on assessments or within the tool. First up, the assessor, of course, the main account that's used for assessing a project. Then we have the organization who's organizing, editing and inserting assessments into the tool and creating assessor accounts for that reason. We have the content provider, who's the account that manages the process assessment models and consistency checks, dependency checks, stuff like that. And lastly, the administrator, who of course is the administrator of the tool. They create assessor accounts, organization accounts, content provider accounts, and they can also do benchmarking. The tool features a few pre-imported domains, process assessment models. For example, we have ASPICE 3.1 and the VDA scope of that, both of which come with the VDA guidelines, the rules and recommendations. We then have hardware SPICE, we have mechanical SPICE, and we also have the safety extension and or the cybersecurity module. All right, so let's take a look into the Assessor View, which is the most important one, just so you can get a idea on how it looks working inside the tool. So first up, we log in as an assessor. I log in with my personal account, and I go to the EuroSPI project. There's an assessment for a video tutorial, which I've set up beforehand. As we go into here, we see all the units which are available to us. Project management, let's go with level 1. And now I have all the BP text, the performance criteria shown to me. I can now display recommendations and rules if I want, like this. It's very easy. But if I don't need them, I will just save some space on my screen and hide them again. I have done here my rating buttons and PLF, very standard. And I've beforehand rated this F already, so maybe let's rate it down because I found a weakness, some form of weakness, and I can make a comment here as well. As I mentioned, this tool is meant to be a team assessment tool. So of course we have some features to help you work with a team. For example, other notes lets you check up on, in this case, the demo assessor. This is my colleague, let's call him. And he also put down some very interesting notes, and I can check up on them here. Also, if I see something I like, I can just click here and it will merge it to my notes, and now I have everything my colleague worked on here, and I can edit it as I like it to make it my own. Similarly, we would have the Consolidation View, which is basically the same, but a little more pretty, and I can also see the rating of my colleague here. It updates regularly as to possibly make it as close to real time as possible. So here I see, okay, my colleague has rated F while I rated L. Maybe he didn't find the weakness that I found earlier. And whenever they change something with their notes, 30 seconds later at max, I will have it here as well. Once I'm done, once I'm consolidated, I can export the assessment a few different ways. I can export it to Word. I can export it to Excel. I can make a PowerPoint summary. It helps me with my Intax log if needed. Or I can export it directly to re-import somewhere else into the Capability Advisor tool. Let's take a look at maybe the Word report, because this is the most important one. So we have the Word report little window here. I will export maybe myself. Yes, that's perfect. And I will use my template. More on all those features are different videos, which we will be linking in the description. So we export. little dialogue, and you see down here I have now the assessment report is available. So let's open that up, and now I have my beautiful report. I would need to mention here that the styling is up to you. How you set up your template it's customizable how you want it. This is just how we have it set up for the demo purpose. The assessment for video tutorial is my assessment title. This is the project and the date of today, the date of exporting. I have a little table of contents here, which I can update to show me, all right, I have rated in assessments ratings chapter. There's my project management level 1. So I scroll down, there's a few assessment informations, stuff like this. I have some placeholders to replace manually. Then I have my automatically generated table of attribute satisfaction and level achievement. And I scroll down here, and now I have the individual ratings. As you can see, all right, level 1 in general, the process attribute is rated L. Of course, I only have one rating. And then a little short description of BP1, define the scope of work and the strengths and weakness and comments that I've put down. Very tidy and looks like this. And as we scroll down, if I had uploaded any evidences, they would be shown here. In general, a very easy to use, very user-friendly UI, and I can only recommend working in the tool. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one.